Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. Cameron Diaz in '94 was on a whole other level. Even in that seedy motel room shoot, she made cheap look expensive. This was her breakout year with The Mask, and folks still say few could compare to her back then. 18-year-old Norma Jean before she became the legend. Folks say she could switch from invisible housewife to head-turning bombshell just by changing her posture and confidence. This was her walking around unnoticed on Catalina Island, years before she figured out that magic transformation trick. Stevie in the '70s, lace, pendants, and that faraway look. Fans call her White Witch vibe. Beautiful then and still today. Folks who saw her lately say she's still got it. Jane Birkin photographed at her home by Jean-Claude Deutsch, 1971. Madeline Smith rocking go-go boots and miniskirt overalls in '71. Folks are saying this look definitely needs to come back. Those boots were made for walking, and she's walking straight into style history. Belle Bilton in 1889. This glass negative captured one of London's most gorgeous stage actresses before she married into British nobility. Miss California beautified contestants in Venice Beach, 1926, when swimsuit had style and contests had real class. Look at those elegant poses and genuine smiles. They sure don't make beauty pageants like this anymore. Enterprise Bridge, Season 1, Grace Lee Whitney as Yeoman, Janice Rand with Kirk and Spock, Beehive and all. They wrote her out early, but that look became classic, and she later returned in the films. Alfred Hitchcock on the set of The Birds, 1963. This lighter's way too excited for the job. Folks are saying it's either a busted gas valve or someone's old high school prank finally made it to the factory floor. These Victorians are actually smiling and look genuinely happy. Pretty rare. Looking at this legendary 1980s party lineup, most folks say forget picking just one. They'd rather crash this exact party instead. Robin's the popular choice, but Willie's got that chill vibe and the good stuff, while Richard and the gang clearly had the energy that made the '80s wild. American soldiers of the Women's Army Corps salute a Soviet traffic controller at Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, 1945. These Victorian houses just slid right off their foundations during the 1906 San Francisco quake. Mother Nature literally moved the whole neighborhood. James Dean with Little Bastard just days before that tragic September day. The nickname turned out to be prophetic in the worst way. This Porsche 550 Spider became as legendary as the man himself, but for all the wrong reasons. Future Queen Elizabeth's wartime service lasted 6 weeks, showed up in March 1945 when Germany was already done for, and she got chauffeured back to the palace every night. The Italian Fiat factory in Turin, right on the roof, it had a whole track created for testing new cars being produced. 1923. Joseph Stalin casting his vote in the 1937 Supreme Soviet election, in which the CPSU coalition won 99% of the vote. Former First Lady of the United States, Eleanor Roosevelt, holding the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, a document she helped create for the United Nations.